Okay, so now I have my white on one side and my brown on the other. And you see they're pretty much about the same, almost the same. There might be a little bit less of the white because that's really just the front part. Makes a two-tone pom-pom so that I have a white belly and the brown fur. Now I've cut a string right here that I'm going to use to tie. So now the tricky part is going to be sliding this off. So I'm going to have to slide this off of my loom. So when you put this on the loom, do not put it on there really, really tight. Remember how we talked about that with our fingers? And Miss Newman has put this on a little too tight, but that's okay. We're going to get it off. So looks like my white is coming off here pretty easily. Now I got to get my brown off. And I folded the cardboard a little bit, so that helped. All right, so here's my white, here's my brown, putting them right beside each other. Now, after I've done that, I'm going to be tying, like I'm tying a shoe, and I've got it laid across the center. So I'm going to be pulling this very, 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 very tight. This is when it's great to have a friend to help you tie the knot. Hold their finger there so that you can get it good and tight. So I'm going to do the best I can without an assistant. And then you'll be, once you do that, you hang on to your handles. Don't cut your handles because you might need those. And then you're going to be cutting your loops. And when you cut your loops, it's going to end up looking like this. So that is the bottom of our bunny rabbit. Now we're going to do the head for our bunny rabbit. And the head for our rabbit is going to be, we're going to use this piece of cardboard, which is a smaller piece of cardboard. And the head will be all brown. So you'll just be wrapping the head around to make a smaller pom-pom for the head. Okay, now I've wrapped the smaller piece of cardboard here. I already did the larger one, so now I'm doing the smaller piece of cardboard. And I'm going to slide it off as well, and then I'm going to tie it in the same way. So that is the next. Now I've got my head here that I've made off of the smaller piece of cardboard, and now I'm going to use my finger and wrap white yarn around to make a tiny tail. And this is not on tight. Don't squeeze your finger to death. So this is going to be my tail that I will have, a little Peter cottontail. Alright, I tied off my tail, and now I've got to cut my little loops. This is going to be a really cute little pom-pom here. Alright, just to see, fluff him up, see if I missed any loops. There's a few loops I missed. Alright. Now I just have to trim him up so that he's even all the way around. And he's going to be glued on, so he doesn't have to be perfect. So we can put, when we put glue on him, we'll be adding it to the back of our bunny back here. So, okay, boys and girls, now it's time to see about making our ears. And so what we have here is some felt that we're going to use to cut our ears out. And I have a template here in the packet. And what you'll want to do is make sure that you have the ear right up on the very edge of the felt, so we can get as many ears as possible out of this. And you want to just kind of trace out where the ear goes, and we need to make two. We'll need to make two little legs, two little front paws, two ears. And so I've drawn my ear out lightly with my pencil, and I'm going to fold my felt over so I can cut two at the same time. And I'll use my scissors to cut the ears out. And then I have some pink felt to cut the inside of the pink ear, the pink part of the ear. And then I've cut out the two little paws, which are right here, and then the two little feet, which are right here. So the last thing to do is our little face. And so for our face, we have a little template to do our little bunny nose. So I've cut that out, and
and the teeth. And I found the best thing to use when we want to glue it really fast and we want it to stick is to use a little bit of hot glue. And it doesn't have to be too terribly hot. Don't have the gun on a really long time because you don't want to burn your fingers. But if you put a little bit of hot glue on the back side of your little face details, you can get it glued on. And you have a choice. You can use black beads to put for the eyes. You can glue beads on. Or I have some wiggly eyes. You could put some wiggly eyes on your bunny rabbit. And then, once you get all the little details, the little features glued on, you're going to have a cute little soft sculpture made out of pom-poms. And so, here's our bunny. Here's how he's looking. He's got his little ears and his nose now and his feet. And he can sit up here. And you can make him a friend. Maybe make him a puppy dog or a little blue bird to go with him. I hope you enjoyed trying this project, and if you don't do it at school, maybe you can work on it at home. All right, see you later.